The Business of Apparel podcast is your one-stop shop to learn how to launch, grow, and scale your apparel brand. I'm your host, Rachel Erickson. Now let's jump in. Welcome back to the Business of Apparel podcast, where today we're going to talk all about BFCM. And if you've been seeing that acronym everywhere and you don't know what it means Black Friday, Cyber Monday, which is a very big part of our industry. Every single year, a lot of brands, almost every brand, has something to offer on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and customers and clients have come to expect it. So what we're going to talk a little bit about today is your playbook for Black Friday and Cyber Monday and how you can get yourself set up for a very successful big sales weekend. I know a lot of our different clients focus on this time of year and they depend on this time of year to bring in some of their biggest revenues that they see month over month. So if you are part of that, or if you're not part of that, maybe even more importantly, and you want to be, a lot of these tips and tricks that we're going to go through today for Black Friday and Cyber Monday could help you have some really big sales throughout that weekend. And the number one thing I want to talk to you about is logistics, because that's what I talk a lot about here at the Business of Apparel. Let's be logical. Let's do realistic things that make sense for our businesses, right? Okay, so logistics. Number one. You want to make sure that you have enough inventory on hand to fulfill big demand during this month. And so if you only have a few pieces in stock ready to go, you might not actually be looking for a bunch of big sales because you're just going to get everything on back order and you might end up pissing off a lot of people. So if you are not prepared right now with a large amount of inventory on your books ready to sell into a big Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend, you might want to write a lot of this down and plan for it next year. And then you might want to consider placing a purchase order and getting your factory ready, or placing at least a forecast so that your factory knows that you're going to need a lot more inventory on hand this time next year. Something else I've talked about a lot when it comes to logistics is not depleting your margin during this time of year. And if you're in that boat where maybe you don't have a ton of inventory right now and you need to plan a lot of this for next year, this is a good place for you to come up with something different that you can offer during this time of the year so that you're still having some marketing campaigns going on while everybody else is. You still have that captured moment with your clients while everyone's out there shopping. But maybe you're not giving a discount. And even if you do have inventory on the books at this time, it might not be that you want to offer 30% off everything on your website. Maybe you have some inventory that you're really trying to get off your books. Maybe there's some inventory that you no longer want in your warehouse. Those are key items to discount. You want to get people to take those off of your hands. Maybe you're bringing in a key product or a key piece just for the holidays. And so you want people to buy that piece instead of buying anything on discount. Maybe you have 0 discounts for the weekend that's going to be really big for you. But you have a specific product mix that's made just for this weekend, just for the holidays. And now you're driving people toward that. That is actually a very high value, high quality, high touch way to deliver a Black Friday, Cyber Monday experience to your customers. Instead of saying, we're just going to discount everything and we're going to make everything really cheap. No, we did something really special for you. We're going to deliver this product line that is never going to be available ever again. You can only get it for this holiday. We made it for you. It's great for gifting. It's great for this time of year. Come get it just during Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Those are some really key things that you can do here. You started your apparel brand a few years ago with a vision. And maybe you've thought to yourself, I should be able to figure this out on my own, right? Or maybe you've been searching for a quick fix, like a new manufacturer, believing that's the missing piece. But what if the real problem isn't your manufacturer? What if the secret to scaling isn't doing more, but doing it differently? What if you could stop wasting money on the wrong things and avoid costly mistakes? What if you could gain insider knowledge and community support from a team that has over 70 years of combined experience working for the hugest brands on the planet? Introducing my Masterclass, Secrets Behind Billion-Dollar Apparel Brands. This masterclass is for you if you're ready to stop feeling stuck, frustrated, and insecure. It's time to stop putting out fires and start building a profitable, fulfilling brand that can stand the test of time. Join me and learn the real talk, transparent mentorship that the industry doesn't offer. Discover how to create a brand that works for you, not the other way around. Go to thebusinessofapparel.com/secrets and sign up today. The other logistics thing that I want you to have in place is your shipping and your returns policy. A lot of people are going to be out shopping Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals because they want an easy, cheap win. They want to find deals. They want to find discounts. They want to find something that is going to make it really easy for them to make the decision to buy. But when they receive it, these are the types of customers that may also end up returning a lot of things. And if they're gifting it and they're gifting it to someone who doesn't like it, you need to know how to do returns or exchanges. How are you going to handle shipping back and forth between your customers and clients? If you have not mapped that out yet, you haven't tested how all of that works. You haven't tested your messaging. There's not a shipping, exchanges, and returns policy up on your website. Now is the time to definitely tackle that because you want to make sure that is very clear for anyone who is buying from you. Now, if you are deciding that you are not going to allow returns or exchanges for anything on super discount that you're doing, let's say we go with that option one, right? Like I've got a bunch of black t-shirts that are 4 years old. I want to get them out of my warehouse. I don't want them anymore. I am marking them 50% off in hopes that people take them off my hands. You might want to make that final sale. Maybe there are no returns or exchanges for that inventory because you really don't want it in your warehouse anymore. It's not part of your line anymore. It's expired. You've got something better, newer in your line that you're trying to sell in place of it. You can absolutely have those kinds of things, but you have to be clear with your messaging on that. And so putting all of that information on your website is very important right now. So a couple of messaging things that I want to hit on here. Number one, if you have an email list, and you should have an email list. If you don't have an email list, this is a great time to start one. You might want to offer a VIP experience to the people who have subscribed to your email list. They should be considered special customers of yours because they've raised their hand, they've signed up, they've already bought something, or they've signed up to say, I want to be part of your community. And so offering them some sort of VIP discount or early bird sale opportunity can be a really special way to say thank you to that segment of your customers right now by offering them something maybe a little bit ahead of the Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend. So a VIP experience can be really special. Offering a way for other people to sign up for your newsletter and become VIPs can also be a great way to grow your newsletter at this time, to create brand awareness, and to bring people onto the site on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. When you are doing that, if you are sending out messaging after someone signed up for your email newsletter, maybe you want to send them something about what's happening on your website on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. That is a great follow-up email to send somebody. So you've asked them on social media or somewhere to sign up for your email newsletter. They actually come to your website and do it. Now they're getting an automated email right afterwards that also says, please come back on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. We're going to be doing XYZ and it's really special. And because you're now a VIP, you get a very special experience. That is a great way to welcome people into your community, into your brand. It creates such a positive experience. So building that out now and making sure that that workflow works by testing it and making sure that the people who do sign up are getting those emails, that can be a really great way to kind of include the people who have been on your email newsletter for a little while. When you're messaging as well, especially if you consider not doing any discounts during this week, maybe you're doing a special product line, maybe you're doing something different for your brand, maybe you're doing a pop-up. Maybe you have a pop-up store for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and you want people to come to that. There are 10 bazillion different ideas that we can come up with that doesn't have to include giving a discount code. If you are doing something like that, you definitely want to keep your messaging around the positivity, the optimism, the great value and experience and quality that people are going to get out of an experience like that. Hey, come meet us in person for the very first time. We're going to be at this pop-up. We've never had a brick and mortar before. You can come meet us. You can meet the founder. We can give you, a preview of what's coming up in the year for our brand. That can be really special for some people to experience. Or again, we've decided not to discount because we have a very special product for you that's coming out. It is high quality. You won't be able to get it anywhere else. You won't be able to get it ever again in the future. Those are things that can also entice and bring people in without feeling like you have to give them some sort of money off that's going to deplete your profit, deplete your margin, and potentially make this weekend a bad idea for you when it comes to money. This is also a great time for you to be considering all the different channels and the different social media platforms that you want to be marketing on. Are you focusing on Instagram and Facebook? Those are actually two very different things. Like if you're focusing on Instagram, you're probably doing carousels and reels right now. If you're focusing on Facebook, maybe it's a little bit more about horizontal videos and static posts. How are you getting that imagery out? How are you taking photography of the products that you plan to sell during Black Friday and Cyber Monday? If you do have that black t-shirt that you want to mark 50% off because you want it out of your warehouse, do you have up-to-date photography of that piece? Is it time to go do that and make sure that you have something that looks enticing, something that they're going to want to buy, and then plus they get 50% off, and plus you get it out of your warehouse? Those are all big win-wins, and you want to make sure that the appearance of that looks like a win for them, just like it is a win for you. Now, Black Friday and Cyber Monday can be very chaotic. There can be a lot of different sales coming in. There can be a lot of people visiting your website. There can be a lot of traffic to deal with. If you are doing like one-word messaging on Instagram, let's say you're asking people to DM you one word, and you're getting a lot of people who are asking about it because they want that discount code, or they want premium VIP access to get those products first so that they don't sell out too fast. It's going to take a lot of your effort and energy to make sure that you're keeping up with all of these things. But the work doesn't end after Cyber Monday. There is so much opportunity to then grab people for the holidays that come up after Black Friday and Cyber Monday by continuing to nurture them through your messaging channels. A couple of great things that you can do after someone buys from you or after someone signs up for your newsletter. We love to see a style guide. So if someone purchased something from you and you have a key trigger built inside your CRM or built inside your funnel that says, oh, someone bought this pink dress for me today, I'm going to send them the style guide on how to dress in that pink dress 10 different ways. How can they style it differently? Can they wear it at night? Can they wear it to the office? Can they wear it to church? And what are the different accessories and the different things that they can then come back and actually buy from you to style it in all of these different ways? So now this pink dress that they just bought, that they got really excited about on your website on Black Friday or Cyber Monday, has become even more valuable to them because it's not just something they can wear once or twice. They now have all of these different options, all of these different ways of wearing that dress and actually getting out into the world in it. So that is one great way to then amplify after this weekend and make people feel like they got a really, really special, valuable, high quality piece from you. Another thing that we love to see after Black Friday and Cyber Monday is a gift guide. So we're coming up on Christmas and Hanukkah and all of the big gifting seasons that we see in December. People are looking for ways to gift to people. It's hard to come up with a great gift list and make sure that everybody on your list is getting something really good. A gift guide at this time of the year is so great for your brand. If you can put together, especially like gift boxes, like where maybe you've taken like 3 pairs of socks that come off of your line. Typically you're just selling them as singles, but you can package them as a 3-pack in a box of socks. And now that's a gift that someone can buy. And maybe you offer gift wrapping that also goes with it. That becomes a great gift guide and something that you can email your VIPs and your email newsletter subscribers about. Style guides and gift guides go hand in hand. A lot of the times they can be the same kind of content, right? Like, how do I style something that I already bought? Or how do I style something that I plan to buy as a gift so that I can buy all these other things too? If I'm buying a pair of pants, how do I buy the socks that maybe go with it? If I'm buying a sweater, how do I buy the beanie that matches? There are lots of different ways that you can put together these gift guides. And if you are putting together a holiday gift guide, a lot of the time it's really helpful if you can do bundles. Bundles is something that's going to be really big for gift guides. And the other thing is going to be like no-brainer purchases, right? Like I said, like if someone's buying the sweater, it's a no-brainer to maybe buy the matching beanie. But because the beanie is a lower cost item, it's not going to break the bank, but it's an easy, like, you know, I'm at the checkout and I want a pack of gum. That's the kind of ad that we're looking for in some gift guides. You've put in the hours, you've mastered the fundamentals, and your brand is no longer a passion project. But somewhere along the way, the hustle that got you here started to feel like a trap. You're building a business, not just making clothes, and you're starting to wonder if you'll ever crack the code to consistent, profitable growth. What if I told you that industry's top brands aren't just working harder, they're working smarter, with a clear blueprint for everything from line planning to streamlining their supply chain. This is the insider knowledge that's typically kept behind closed doors, but now it's accessible to you. Introducing The Board, an annual membership designed to give you that strategic advantage. Led by a team with over 70 years of combined experience, we provide the honest, real talk mentorship you need to move from busy to truly successful. We'll show you how to focus on the small, consistent actions that lead to massive progress, helping you build a legacy without the burnout. It's time to stop second-guessing yourself and start building with purpose. Don't pay attention to the chaos. Pay attention to what actually matters. Join the board and unlock the proven systems that will transform your brand. Go to thebusinessofapparel.com to find the option that's right for you. I can't wait to see you in there. And last but not least, I want you to accumulate your data. After you have gone through Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I want you to go through and analyze what happened. What happened inside your brand? Did you have an exorbitant amount of people come to your website on Black Friday and nobody on Cyber Monday? What was the difference between those days? Did you have different offers during those days? How many new subscribers? How many new buyers did you get? Did you get zero? Did you kind of miss the mark? Do you feel like you maybe need to do way better next year? I want you to accumulate the data because we are planning an event for, I believe it's August, June or August. I can't remember the exact month. Keep your ear to the ground with me. We're actually going to be releasing our 2026 event calendar here really soon. We're mapping it out right now. We are confirming and putting all of the information on our website here over the next month or so. So bear with me. But either it's June or August of 2026, we're going to be hosting a free workshop about how to use last year's holiday data, so this year's holiday data, on how to succeed during your Black Friday, Cyber Monday holiday sales in 2026. So if you can start analyzing and looking at that information now, when we have that workshop, you're going to know exactly what to bring with you, exactly what data you are going to want to be looking at. And even if you don't come to the workshop, I want you to know that the only way to understand how to do better next time is by analyzing what you did this time. Data is your friend. Numbers will not lie to you. They will tell you the whole story of what happened over this Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend. And so if you have the guts and you have the power and the energy to go in and actually look at the numbers and the data and the analytics behind what happens over that weekend, it will be incredibly powerful for you in 2026. So I am sending you all the best vibes, all of the good juju, all the prayers, all that, everything that you need for a great Black Friday, Cyber Monday, holiday weekend if you are participating. If you are not participating in Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I am going to assume that it's because you don't want to participate in an overconsumption mass shopping event. And maybe that's a value for you at your brand. I acknowledge that that is absolutely viable and it can be very, very important to a lot of people. There were a lot of years there where we were seeing that some of the biggest brands who were refusing to do Black Friday or who were refusing to make their workers go to work on Black Friday, that was really important to those brands. And so if that is important to you and this Black Friday, Cyber Monday stuff is nonsense to you and you think it's ridiculous, first of all, I want you to understand that each brand has to do what's right for them. And like I said earlier, there are some brands who absolutely have to rely on the sales that come in this weekend to make their year. So no judgment here in any particular way. If you need to participate or you want to participate in Black Friday, Cyber Monday, do it. If you think that it is ridiculous and you don't want to do it, don't do it. You don't need to be knocking each other out in the world for one thing or another. You don't understand what's going on inside someone else's brand. So you can't be bad mouthing each other for one choice or another. Okay. You need to make the choice that is right for you. And then you need to make a positive spin on it for your customers. If your customers are following you because you are a high-end, high-quality, high-value, high-priced apparel brand who doesn't adhere to overconsumption or anything like that, and it is your stance to not participate in Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I just want you to be really clear about that messaging because your community follows you for that reason, right? And it's important for them to connect with you for that reason. And so make it a positive thing. Make it a positive thing for your brand, for your community. You do not need to turn on the negativity about anybody who needs or wants to participate in it. This has been an incredibly hard year for so many brands, so many companies, so many people, and the negativity about it needs to end. We need to be working together as a species, holding each other up, cheering each other on, and making sure that all of this negativity starts to dissipate. We need to stop hating each other. It is the holidays. Let's share some love. Let's share some positivity. Let's share some support for each other, whatever we choose to do. If you like this episode and you think someone else might benefit from it, please share it with them. We love it when you leave us reviews and comments here on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. If you are also watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Thank you so much for being here with me this week, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much for listening to the Business of Apparel podcast. I would so appreciate hearing your thoughts on the show. And if you know someone who could benefit from it, please share it with them. My biggest desire is to help other apparel professionals understand the nuances of our industry so we can all work toward making better product for a better world. If you would like to connect further, I'd love to invite you to send me a message through my website, thebusinessofapparel.com, where I do weekly trainings through my YouTube video channel, a weekly newsletter, blog articles, and so many more resources to help you start and scale a profitable apparel brand. This podcast is produced by Box 7 Media, who I cannot speak highly enough of. If you're looking to start your own podcast, you can reach out to Jeremy at Box 7 Media on LinkedIn anytime.